Hey friends, this is the Miss Wolfie from our Half Acre Homestead with a tea break. I'm glad everybody's enjoyed the recipes that I've been putting out this week. I haven't done an uber lot of baking this year because nobody's going to be here until, well, Briar's coming on Christmas Eve or the day before Christmas Eve, and Arthur and Mel are coming on the 25th. And one thing I forgot to mention in the Holly Jolly Christmas tag was the question was, what's your favorite holiday tradition? And we've had one now for the last 10 or 15 years. And it's going to the movies on Christmas Day. You know, or sometimes Boxing Day, like we were in Peterborough the last couple of years. And a whole bunch of us got together to see The Hobbit. And then Howie and I, last year, I think we went and saw Concussion. So that's our new tradition. I mean, let's face it, we don't have kids that are little and want to wake up Christmas morning at 3 o'clock and open all their presents and then play with them all day. Our kids are adults, as are we. So it's kind of a cool Christmas tradition. So this year, Briar's coming probably the day before Christmas Eve because Daddy will pick him up on his way home from work. Arthur and Mel are coming on Christmas Day. So Christmas morning, I'm going to just put the turkey in the oven and start that cooking. And when Mel and Arthur get here around lunchtime, we'll we'll open gifts and eat goodies. Then we'll have a dinner around 4 or 5. And then we're all going to the movies. So if anybody's seen any of the new releases, let me know. I'm thinking Passengers, Arrival, or what's the other one I wanted to see? Fences looks good. And so does, what's the other one? Anyway, those are some of the choices. So we'll see what's available for Christmas Day. And it's a fun tradition for us as grown-ups. I mean, even when we're visiting other family, we always manage to get a group of people together to go to the movies. So I'm not going to be doing any more videos over the next couple of days unless it is, I mean, there's no more crafts to be done right now. There's no more baking to be done right now, except to replace the butterscotch squares and the shortbread that Papa has already snuck out and eaten. So I'm going to have to cook more of those, but it's like, you know, pouring water down a bottomless well when you bake goodies in this house. You know, there's no hiding them. So I'm looking forward to that, you know, going to the movies with Howie and the boys and Mel. And I will still be doing a Christmas Eve video on Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, but you'll probably get it Boxing Day. Gracie, please leave that alone. Leave that alone. And but for the next few days, I have to rest. I do not want to spend Christmas Eve, Christmas Day using a walker. Gracie, leave what's under my desk, leave it alone. Go get Pig. Go get Baby. She's trying to dig under my desk for something she's thrown. Go get Baby. She wants me to play with her. So I'm going to be taking a couple of days off. I do have some video stuff that I have to edit, but it's not very Christmassy, so I'm going to save it for between Christmas and New Year's. We don't do a lot for New Year's. Half the time, Papa and I are in bed by 10 o'clock on New Year's Eve, because what's the point in staying up? We're not party animals anymore. You know, we just, you know, a good night's sleep, if at all possible, is always preferable to a party to us. Yes, we're getting that old, folks. Oh, and another thing. I wanted to let you know that the paperwork that came saying that we were approved was not the final approval. Because it was all in French, and the person that Howie took it to read it said go ahead, we did. We paid the surveyor. But he's done everything he needs to do, but he can't register it because we haven't got the final approval yet. All that stuff said was everything looks really good, and if nothing comes up by the end of January, it's a go. But we have to wait. We have to give it this grace period to make sure that there's no objections or anything from people in the neighborhood, which is kind of wild because my neighbor who we're buying the land off of surrounds us on 3 sides, and the only other place within shouting distance is across the road. And the person who owns that is never, in 9 years, I've maybe seen him 5 times. It's not a permanent residence. It's not. So I can't see any complaints, but we'll see. We'll see. So it's, again, it's not necessarily our half-acre homestead plus yet. But hopefully that will be coming in time. So anyway, I just wanted to let you know I've got to do some chapter reading for my Reading with Beverly Wolfe channel, and because everybody's jonesing for the next chapter in the long winter. And I'm going to put my feet up and medicate and do some knitting. And hopefully when the medication effects wear off a little bit, I will be comfortable enough that I can unload and load the dishwasher and make dinner tonight. All right, this is the Mrs. Wolfe from our half-acre homestead saying, I love you guys. Enjoy the countdown to Christmas, and I'll talk to you in a couple of days. Take care. God bless. Merry Christmas.